Two more things. I know you've been so generous with your time, but two things I want to touch on finally. You have three sons and another child on the way. What do you tell your family about, what do you tell your sons about your former life?
Well, I'm getting ready to tell them. I'm getting ready to tell them. I have one that's in college, and I'm getting ready to tell all three of them, hopefully this spring, because
When
the book is
comes
getting,
out.
yeah, and I want to share with them. I tried it the hard way, because I think that when you talk about things and they don't know you've experienced it, I think that it's different, you know. And I think my approach was good because I was trying to shield them, but at the same time, I'm having to reveal to them now. So I'm going to see, as a result of what happened with my previous approach, I'm going to try to be able to see what the results are after I tell them. So basically, my children are going to be able to see and know who I really am, because I've been a ghost to them as well. I just pop up, I'm their dad without a past to tell them about. I tell them about other things, but I don't tell them about the drug past, because I know that young black males get their own ideas because they're creative in their own way. So I was trying to shield them because there's so many influences in the society. I didn't want to be an influence. I wanted to be a deterrent. And now I think that they're in a position to know. Like the future child, I would tell that child as soon as I can, like 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever, because, the circumstances, because I'm older now, and, I want that child to hear from me what is going on, read the book to them or something like that. So I don't think I neglected them in not telling them. I just wanted to shield them.
That's amazing that you would have a son in college. That this is not a son that you didn't live with. You raised him, you were there when he was born, and you raised him his entire life, and you never told him that you spent 6.5 years in prison, that you used to sell drugs, that you were out there doing the things that you're telling him not to do, and you've got two other sons as well. It's amazing that they don't know that. But what that really says to me, somebody who's looking in on it, is how do you really feel about that time in your life when, of course, you don't want to share it, and now you've written a book about it. Why now?
Well, it's not that I don't want a person to know. It's just that it's not embarrassing because it's me. This individual made a statement. He said he had been, Bob Proctor is his name. He said he had been out speaking, and he got to the question and answer session, and the young lady asked him the question. She said, if there was one thing about your life, what would that one thing be that you would change? And he said he thought about it. He said, well, that's a good question. He said, I wouldn't change one thing, because actually, if I changed something about me, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I let that sink in, and I absorbed it, and I said, wow, that is really true. If I wasn't in a situation that I am today, and if I tried to change the prison, see, that's why the prison saving my life is so important and so crucial, that I wanted to get out there and I wanted to create dialogue, questions, and I'll produce answers. The reason why I say prison saved my life is because that's the key ingredient. I wasn't a bad person prior to prison, but prison gave me a new direction, all new possibilities. It allowed me to see myself naked. Not naked in a physical sense, but naked spiritually and mentally. And it allowed me to see that I was a very smart person, but I used my smarts in the wrong way. I was a gifted salesperson, but I used my gift in the wrong sector. So what I'm saying is that we have to take on whatever coat that we put on in life. We have to take it on and accept it. But at the same time, like you were saying, why did I not tell them? I was attempting to let them know that, hey, look, you have a good dad. Not that I'm a bad dad because I've been to prison. I just didn't want to bring that up. And then they may have passed judgment on me and did things that were unbecoming of them, since they knew that I was a Muslim. So they may have an idea or know, but I didn't tell them, and I haven't explained it to them. But I'm not going to allow them to go through life not knowing about me. You know what I'm saying? But I do say sometimes that, hey, I don't like that part of me, but that's me. And if a person wants to judge me, then we can have a conversation, because I'm pretty sure that person could be judged about, because no one's perfect. Everyone has at least one bone or one skeleton in the closet.